I want to tell you about a new plan that Kamala Harris wants to bring to us for the parents out there to help hopefully ease the burden, right? She wants to extend school hours now from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, let me explain a little bit more.
Right.
So she wants to create funding that will bring about after school like activities and schedules that will allow you to accommodate having the kids till 6. And the teachers and everybody else who would participate, they're doing it for either volunteer if they choose to or for additional pay. Right. Nobody's being forced. Teachers aren't being forced to stay till 6.
Right.
Wow.
So it might create more jobs. I just want to know, your kids at school till 6. How you feel about that?
Well,
Let's
talk to the parent.
Well, I'm
Right.
thinking about what they're going to do.
Okay.
Right.
Because
And it would be
my
specifically-
7-year-old, I mean, he can only sit still for so long. And the thing about after-school activities is that it's different than the school, you know? So he could do gardening, he could do chess, he could do soccer, arts and crafts. But I do like the idea that she wants to fund this because after-school activities, it is expensive, though.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
It's really expensive.
Yeah. And most people don't get off of work at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it might
That's
help
the
you
thing.
because it absorbs babysitting fees.
Right.
Yes.
How many
But why
parents?
should I pay for y'all babysitting?
Why should your tax dollars
should your
go
tax
to these?
dollars go
No,
to-
I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you like you...
Because I'm already paying for education. As a
Right.
single woman
Yes.
with no kids, I'm paying a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? So now you telling me, and now I had to pay for your after school care. Well, then what about me? What do I get?
And the teachers still aren't getting paid enough.
And teachers are overworked already.
Overworked.
You say volunteer, but who
Underpaid.
wants to volunteer? You want to go home.
Well, no, there are volunteers
No, they're
out
paying,
there.
They're paying
like,
for after-school teachers and
Yes,
providers.
they
too.
do
now,
that.
I grew up on welfare.
Why are you
My
looking
parents
at
were
me
in-
like that?
Go ahead, Robin.
I grew up on welfare. My parents worked 2 and 3 jobs. They were teachers who had to work extra jobs because they did not make enough money.
Yeah.
So what would happen is after their school day was over, they went to their other jobs. And I was in pre-care before school and I was in aftercare after school. And without those programs, I would have just been on the street.
Chilling.
Like
Yeah.
we didn't live close enough for me to walk home.
Yeah.
There was no bus. Like for me, it saved my life. I got in a gifted and talented program that way. They let us later on start to do. It was
remember
very important for me.
Years ago in Compton, Garth Brooks opened up a center in Compton.
All those
and
words
it was
don't
an
make
after
sense.
school.
See, that's cool.
It was the
amazing.
Garth Brooks Center, and that's the kind of stuff
Yeah.
that I don't mind seeing funded.
Right.
But I just think it's unfair.
You just want to
We're already-
separate it, which I actually
Yes.
agree with you. We
Yes.
shouldn't have the same
Yes.
teachers that are there at 8 a.m. still
No,
teaching.
they're not.
She also
Or-
wants to know where the money is coming
money's
from
coming
because
from.
it's fair for parents.
She
to have-
personally
Right.
doesn't want to pay for it.
Right.
Well, I don't mind paying some, but to have to, you're extending it,
Yes.
that's a lot of money. I mean, let me be able to say, okay, I know the working parents are very important. I would rather fund it separately, like with Garth Brooks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
or
just
let
want it
me
separate.
volunteer.
I
That
get
way I
that.
don't have to
Yeah.
pay money. I would volunteer
I get
to
that.
go and be there.
And
You know?
I think the teachers, they should be able to go home after the initial,
Yes.
And I think
school
the parents
hour.
should come and rotate. If you're going to do stuff like that, no.
They got jobs. They can't.
That's why
Yeah, not
they
all
need it in
the
the
time.
first place.
That's why they need the
because-
after-school care.
Yeah, because they don't get off of work
Yeah.
until 5
Yeah.
or 6. And their kids, it costs money to have
Yeah.
somebody come pick up your kids. I'm like Robin in the sense that I absolutely went to after-school program.
Yeah.
And I was grateful for it. Granted, we didn't have any activities. Like, they just let you sit in the gym.
Really?
Did anybody
Oh,
else in
that's
public schools in New York?
wild.
They let you sit in the gym. They give you a few balls. You could throw them around if you
We
want.
had, but
You do your homework on the corner.
Y'all can talk about the projects, but we had the rec center in the project.
We didn't have it.
And in the rec center, we had volunteers. Miss French, I love her to this day. She was my Girl Scout troop leader. She started, see, that's why y'all have these Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts.
Yeah,
and the YMCA
All of that, the
and-
YMCA. That's what those are meant for. It's not necessarily put more pressure on students and on teachers and on parents, but it takes a village.
Yeah,
I don't
it does.
mind
We
taking
wanted
it,
to hear what
but
you guys
make
had
it
to say.
make sense.
At Lulu, Emaine said, no, children often can't concentrate for that amount of time
See?
on top of homework, and teachers need a break too. They are
Yep.
already overworked. And then we had at Mets 101 said, yes, especially middle school and high school. Most of the time, parents don't get out until after 5 or 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So kids are home alone.